This is not just a struggle for prisoners. It's a battle for the soul of a nation. April 17, 2025. On the occasion of Palestinian Prisoners' Day, Zaher Jabarin, a senior leader of Hamas in the occupied West Bank, stood before the world with a voice that didn't tremble. He spoke not with anger, but with unshakable clarity. His message was not political. It was deeply personal, a call born from generations of sacrifice, endurance, and pain. This is not just about the prisoners, he said. This is about our sacred sites, our right to live freely, and the dignity of our people. This is about identity and about justice that has long been denied. He reminded the world that Gaza, despite being strangled by siege and war, has become a symbol of courage. It is a place where sacrifice is not a word, but a reality lived every single day. The people of Gaza, with broken homes and bloodied streets, have carried the weight of the Palestinian dream on their shoulders. According to Jabarin, the resistance is not merely armed, it is moral. It is built on values, on history, and on the love of land. The gun, he said, is aimed not at vengeance, but at liberation. The enemy has tried again and again to erase us, to force us from our homes, to rewrite our history, but they fail, not because of weapons, but because of the spirit of our people. Jabarin's most striking words came when he said, "We will either live with honor on our own land, or we will become martyrs defending it. But this world will never again witness new refugee camps built for Palestinians. We are done begging for return. We were never strangers to this soil." He did not stop at moral appeals. He accused the Israeli government, especially Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, of using prisoners, including children and women, as pawns in a political game. He compared current Israeli policies to those of fascist regimes, accusing them of using hunger, bombings, and psychological torture against defenseless detainees. Several Palestinian prisoners have died in the recent months, not in battle, but in prison cells, denied medicine, food, or basic human dignity. To Jabarin, this is not just cruelty, it is proof of failure. You can bomb homes, but you cannot destroy memory. You can silence voices, but you cannot silence truth. He also addressed international silence, the apathy of those who claim to uphold human rights, yet look away when Palestinian lives are destroyed. He made it clear that Hamas is still open to a genuine exchange agreement and ceasefire, not because they are weak, but because they still believe in human responsibility. We have made efforts to negotiate, but every time, it is Israel that shuts the door, valuing political gain over human lives. In a touching message to freed prisoners, Jabarin reminded them that freedom is not the end of their journey. It is the beginning of a greater responsibility. You now carry the trust of a nation. You are no longer just survivors. You are leaders, educators, and voices of a generation that refuses to forget. In closing, Jabarin urged all Palestinian factions to unite, not just in arms, but in vision. This is a national mission. We must walk together toward liberation, dignity, and an end to the occupation. This is not just Palestine's test, it is humanity's. You cannot stay neutral in the face of injustice. Share this voice. Stand with the oppressed. Let history remember where you stood.